The most common question I get is, how do I get more coaching clients? In this video, we're going to begin to answer that question for you. We're going to talk about how coaches can create content for every stage of the client's journey, because no one wakes up in the morning and decides, I'm going to join a coaching program today, right? Instead, they go through a path to purchase. And as a business owner, it is your job to create a journey that leads your clients to you. So you don't get more coaching clients, the coaching clients get you. Okay, no, simply put, I'm gonna shift your mind from looking at this like you have to go out there and get coaching clients, but instead look at it as you attracting clients to you and leading them to your offer by creating a journey that meets them and gently guides them through each stage. Hello, darling. I'm Nyala, CEO of Market Your Message. If you're new to the squad, welcome to my channel. This channel is here to teach you how to get paid to market your message. We cover all things messaging, marketing, and money for coaches, consultants, and service professionals. So if your goal is to start and grow a business by monetizing your story and skills, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to tap the bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. So in my last video, 5 reasons why your marketing isn't working, we talked about the importance of having a marketing plan. And I mentioned the client's journey. The client's journey takes a person who has no idea who you are, right, to a place where they are ready to open up their wallets and do business with you. And there are strategic pieces of marketing that needs to be shown to them to lead them through that journey. So in this video, I'm going to go through the 5 stages of the client's journey and the type of content that works in each stage. And I even added a 6th for a bonus, okay? So this one will directly affect your bank account. So make sure you stay locked in. Now, the client's journey is usually divided into several stages that help you, but I want you to think about it as a coach. Like, think about it as your client's state of mind, how familiar they are with your brand, and where they are when it comes to reaching their goals. Because the biggest mistake I see coaches make when they start to map out their client's journey is that they think their journey is a journey towards their program or their offer. And I believe that the reason why they make this mistake is because marketers are teaching them that that's how you do a journey. Actually, the marketing name is really the buyer's journey or the customer's journey. And we usually say it takes 7 touch points before a person is ready to buy. And because of this, you've been taught to go into it with the wrong mindset and from the wrong angle. So you're focused on your own objective and your end goal instead of being focused on the client's end goal. What is the problem that the client is looking to solve, right? And what is the client looking to accomplish? If you understand where your client is in their journey and what they're trying to accomplish, you're going to be much better equipped to guide them through the next stage of their journey and position your programs and your services as the solution they're looking for. So let's jump in. The first stage is the attention stage. At this stage, your client is either problem aware or problem unaware. And that just means that they either know what their problem is and they're trying to figure out who's the best person to help them, or they have no idea what the problem is. They're having symptoms. They are doing a lot of researching, just trying to figure it out. Either way, I need you to understand that in the awareness stage, what you're trying to do is get them to become aware of you and see you as a person in a place where they can find answers. So this stage is all about grabbing people's attention and answering their questions. When they are searching on Google, right, you want them to find you. When they are on social media searching hashtags, you want them to find you. When they are on YouTube searching in the middle of the night trying to figure it out, you want them to find you. And so that means the types of content that you want to share is stuff like free guides, checklists, how-to videos, educational content, and blogs. So we can use this video as an example. If you've ever asked yourself questions like, how can I create content that converts? How to get more coaching clients? How to map out a client's journey? What to post to get clients? This video is an educational piece of content answering those questions. And if you're new to me, I just got your attention and made you aware of my brand. Got it? Okay, let's move on. The second stage is the connection stage, okay? Now, this is when a person begins to interact and form a connection with your brand and with your content. This stage is all about building relationships and getting people to interact with your content. So the types of content that you would put out is maybe social posts with an engaging call to action, polls, quizzes, videos, emails, okay? Content that creates conversations and connections like virtual and in-person events. This content usually gets you leads, like lead magnets. And my most favorite type of content is storytelling in whatever capacity. Stories create connection. Now, an example of connection content can be something like my virtual challenge that I have coming up for 5 days. I'll be working alongside my audience to help them implement a lead generating system into their business. And if you want to join me, you can find more about it in the description. Okay, so you want to create opportunities, whether it's those call to actions, whether it's those videos, or create those events and stories. The point is you're creating opportunities where your audience can start to connect with you in a deeper way. Now, if you really think about the brands who you invest in, usually you have a connection to them. In one of my upcoming videos, I'm going to be talking about the common denominator effect, which will help you be more strategic with what you put out so that way you can connect better with your audience. So if you haven't already, again, definitely hit subscribe and turn on those notifications so you're notified the next time a video goes live. Now, the third stage is the consideration stage. This is when a person begins to consider joining your program over another coach or consultant. This stage is all about educating your people on why they should buy into your program and why they should support your mission. So the types of content that you will put out will be answering frequently asked questions or customer testimonials, stories, interviews, webinars, case studies, demonstrations. Content that shows what it's like to work with you. Give them a taste through your freebies and your workshops, either virtual or live. This is where I tell my clients, don't just say it, prove it. Okay? This is how you want to connect with people even more. So if you tell me in the comments what you do, I'll give you some ideas of consideration content that will help specifically for your niche. Now, the fourth stage is the conversion stage. This is when a person is ready to pull the trigger. This stage is all about turning your prospects into customers, getting them to do business with you. Okay, so the types of content that you will put out would be, besides the content that's the straight up buy now, call to action, or promo emails, there's also content that creates urgency and content that answers objections. And this is important too, because when a person is ready to buy, what happens is they usually face a lot of resistance, which comes out in the form of objections. So you want to, if you want to get more clients, you want to start answering those objections in your content and in your communication, which means you need to know those objections, okay? Prospects are usually having internal and external objections that you want to answer in your conversion stage. Now, the fifth stage is the retention stage. This is the most looked over, the most forgotten, but it's actually one of what I believe is the most important. And this is what happens after you get the client. So here at Market Your Message, our retention rate is over 95%. And that's a really, really good retention rate. That means that clients don't want to leave. And it's not because I'm special. Well, I am special, but you know what I mean. It's really because we have created an atmosphere and a program that makes them want to stay because it continues to be valuable. So the types of programs that you can have available could be a retainer program, membership programs, maybe quarterly live events or bonuses that you can come up with. And the types of content could be product usage info, like for example, my niche, a tech library is a great example because we help our clients implement systems, and for many of them, they're not techie and it's a struggle for them in the beginning. So having that type of access becomes very valuable. We provide our clients with SOPs, right? You can have next step offers, exclusive, value-driven content that's not available to anywhere or to anyone or anywhere else. Again, the idea is to keep them, all right? So now for my bonus, the loyalty stage. This is when you build brand loyalty with clients. Remember I said this one can directly affect your bank account in a good way. This stage is all about providing consistent value to your current customers and turning them into brand advocates for you, where they are telling others about how much they enjoy your program and how much they enjoy working with you. So this stage is all about getting current clients to share your content and bring you new clients. The types of content could be referral offers, a loyalty program, and even an affiliate program. Oftentimes, I think coaches feel this will automatically happen, and in some cases it does. Clients fall in love with you and they talk about you, but you shouldn't be leaving that up to chance. All right, let's recap. Here are the 5 stages of the client's journey plus my bonus. Stage 1 is the attention phase. Stage 2, the connection phase. Stage 3, the consideration phase. Stage 4, the conversion phase. Stage 5, the retention phase. And my bonus, stage 6, the loyalty phase. So if you found this useful, or if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. I definitely want to start answering you guys' questions in my videos. And make sure you stay tuned for a special invitation. Are you interested in building your business to create time freedom? If your answer is yes, then the Plan to Profit experience is for you. Here's my story. So I started my company, Market Your Message, over 10 years ago after closing my hair salon. And I simply made the decision that I no longer wanted to trade time for dollars, standing on my feet all day, and sacrificing time with my family. And maybe you've been wondering the same thing, how you can take your knowledge, your skills and experiences and build a business that creates time freedom. That was me 10 years ago. When I first started, I realized quickly how much content and marketing it takes to get visible. I spent day and night on YouTube University teaching myself content marketing, video marketing, scripting, messaging, all the things. I found myself slaving on social, trying to keep up with the Joneses, and it just wasn't working. So I started to invest. I invested in coaching, in courses, in events, all to learn how to grow this business in a way that didn't consume all of my time and that didn't put me in a constant space of stress, overwhelm, and frustration. Sounds familiar? I learned how to focus and put my attention where would bring a highest return. I also learned how to plan effectively and what to do on a day-to-day basis to drive traffic and profits in my business. And I learned how to set up systems and processes that would prepare me for one of the biggest events of my life. And I'm glad I did. I'm so grateful that I built a business with the business model before I actually needed it. Because in 2020, 4 weeks after the pandemic hit, I got diagnosed with cancer. I was in a treatment center 7 days a week, 7 hours a day. And at one point, I was in ICU fighting for my life. However, all through this time, the business was still running and our clients continued to be served. And I had the money, time, and freedom to focus on my health. I couldn't homeschool my kids, so I had to put him in boarding school. My daughter started college that year, and I was so happy to be able to get her into college without having to worry about finances. I work about 10 hours a week, and I built a business that is rich with time. I don't have to trade time for dollars anymore, and it's the exact model that I teach my clients so they can have time for the things that matter most. Now, you're probably working a full-time job, or maybe you're a full-time entrepreneur, but you're doing this while taking care of your family, and you want to make sure that you're spending the little time you have available on the right things. So let me tell you how this works. When you sign up for the Plan to Profit experience today, you'll get 90 days access to watch from the comfort of your home. You can watch, stop, implement, rewind, replay. You are in total control. But in addition to the Plan to Profit blueprint, you also get 90 days of accelerated coaching with me and my team in our student community, where I get to answer your questions and support you through the execution. In month 1, we will map out your plan, which includes your programs, your promotional calendar, and your profit plan. In month 2, we'll go through the prep phase so you can be ready to meet me and my team in month 3 at one of our 5 tour stops, which is our 1-day live experience where we'll produce your marketing content with you. I am overly excited and overjoyed about this new revolutionary way that we'll be delivering our 6th annual Plan to Profit experience. My clients who have attended the Plan to Profit experience have created amazing results, and you don't have to take my word for it. You can listen to their experiences. I invite you to show up for your Plan to Profit experience, watch the testimonials, and if any of the results my clients create resonate with you, I look forward to you being our next success story.
I would implement the things I would learn from those free workshops and challenges and actually see results. I knew there was a piece in my business that was missing, but after implementing the strategies in one of Nyala's free challenges, I actually made money. If I could get results, get clients, and make money from a free strategy I learned from her, what could I do if I invested and learned more from her?
I learned about making sure that you have a plan, a concrete plan, so that you're able to have something to fall back on and make sure that you get things done. Walking away from this event, I already know how I'm going to implement that plan, the various things that I'm going to be offering in social media, and collaborations that I've made with some of the women at today's event.
I am here at the Plan for Profit class, and I had an amazing time. I'm super excited to get back home to work on my plan. I actually completed my 12-month offers, and that is what I struggled with the most.
I would recommend it to anyone. My name is Dr. Cheryl, and I help moms to be able to stay alive so that they can see their children's legacy be passed on. I am here at the Plan to Profit workshop by Nyala, and the one thing that I appreciate is just having a business plan to walk away with for the entire year of 2019.
This event today was awesome. It really helped me organize my thoughts and plans for the new year. Hi, my name is Lynn, and I'm attending the session today with Nyala, Plan for Profit. I'm an e-commerce seller, and so I have several businesses. I'm so excited, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
This information was awesome. Too bad you wasn't here. My name is Terry White, and I am the elder care educator. I help professionals who are also caregivers take care of who they love and what they have, and save time, energy, and resources from the astronomical cost of caregiving. Today, I was with Nyala at Plan to Profit, and it was totally different from what I expected. I expected to do this social media plan. Instead, I did a content plan, which was really what I needed. I was trying to take the easy way out, but Nyala, being who she is, supported us all with taking the next step toward profit for 2019. When I leave here right now, I can go and I can implement and put at least January, February, and March, the first quarter of 2019 out.
The content piece was insane. She made it so simple and easy for me to go home and implement which has been an issue for me previously. But now the system is so simple that I feel like I'll be able to get it done in no time. Hi, my name is Karen, and I work with entrepreneurs to seal gaps in their business and increase positive cash flow. I am definitely looking forward to the next event so that I can have more incentive to take away and implement other business things.
Hi, my name is Doris Stevenson. I am a certified health and wellness coach, and today information was life-changing. That information was worth every dime of coming to this conference.
You get so much rich content and not be exhausted in the process. I was able to clarify my message, clarify my audience. I was able to put together the pieces that I've been missing for so long.
I got so much clarity about what I needed to do in my business. She gives you her framework, which is literally worth thousands of dollars.
It has been the most amazing experience.
This live event is intense. You're going to get a lot of information, but you're going to be able to implement what you learned, and that's the difference.
Nyala brought so much information, so much clarity, so much implementation. It was amazing.
If you are not here, you are missing out. We are learning everything on how to market your message, from the systems to the offer to the sales. We are networking, we are supporting one another. You should be here the next time when it's done live, because it is a life-changing, transformational experience.